The Atlanta child murders between 1979 and 1981. Atlanta faced one of the most disturbing crime waves in modern United States history. During this period, dozens of children and teenagers, most of them from black neighborhoods, vanished or were found dead across the city. The victims were mostly boys between the ages of 7 and 14. The pattern was alarming enough that investigators began referring to the cases under one name: the Atlanta child murders. Families reported their children missing, but many of the cases looked unrelated at first because the victims came from different neighborhoods. As more disappearances and deaths were reported, the similarities became impossible to ignore. Police increased patrols, issued alerts, and created a special task force. Community members organized their own searches, holding meetings and walking through areas where children had last been seen. In 1981, after months of tension, police began watching bridges and river crossings because several victims had been found near water. During one of these stakeouts, officers heard a loud splash under a bridge. Moments later, they stopped a car driving away from the area. The driver was a young man named Wayne Williams. 2 days later, the body of a man was discovered downstream. Investigators linked hair fibers from Williams' home, car, and dog to multiple victims. After reviewing this evidence, Williams was arrested and later convicted for the murders of 2 adult men. Although he was not tried for the children's deaths, law enforcement stated publicly that they believed he was responsible for many of the child cases. The decision not to bring child murder charges caused strong debate. Many families accepted the conclusion, but others disagreed and argued that some cases did not match the pattern linked to Williams. Over the years, official reviews and independent researchers both raised questions about whether all the victims were connected to one suspect. Decades later, the city reopened parts of the investigation to re-examine evidence with modern forensic tools. DNA testing and updated analysis continue, but many cases still remain open. The Atlanta child murders left a lasting impact on the city. Families of the victims pushed for stronger community protections, and the case changed how missing children investigations were handled nationwide. It also showed how fear and confusion can spread when a city does not have answers. Today, the case remains one of the most widely discussed crime investigations in the United States, with some questions still unsettled and some families still waiting for closure.